We are only 1 day away before the new summer update releases in GTA 5 Online. It has been 8 months we have waited for new content, so tomorrow is going to be pretty special. In this video, I wanted to go over everything you should know before this update releases. Usually, people always ask questions like what time is it going to be coming out, how much money you probably will need, drip feed questions. Hopefully I can answer all of that in this video so you know exactly what's going to happen tomorrow. First thing I want to mention is I'm going to be doing a live stream the second it does release. So tomorrow morning, usually at like 5 o'clock in the morning, Central Time is when the update comes out. I will be live streaming it and showcasing all of the new content. So make sure you're there. I might even do some giveaways on that stream. I also will be doing a bunch of $8 million giveaways, shark card giveaways on my Twitter. So if you don't follow me on my Twitter, then make sure you go over there and follow me for those giveaways. But going back to the time, so to put it into a couple of different time zones, it's usually between 4 to 5 my time, which is Central Time Zone, which means Eastern Time Zone, usually between 5 to 6. I believe UK time zone, that's like 9 to 10 or 10 to 11, somewhere in the 10 o'clock range, obviously in the morning. And then if you're on the Pacific Coast, you're gonna be waking up real early or staying up real late, because that's gonna be around 2 to 3. So really, we're only 12 to 14 hours away from this DLC releasing. So I know there's the whole pandemic going on. I don't know if people are still in school or if they're back in school or, if you're off, but those are the times that you should be expecting it to release. And it usually releases on the PS4 and the Xbox One, literally like 5 minutes before the PC version, but it's usually all around the same time. And that's give or take an hour. Sometimes it's early, sometimes it is later. One thing we will know once I do go live is all of the drip feed content. Rockstar, if you've obviously been playing the game, you know they like to drip feed their content. So tomorrow, honestly, all you should be expecting is, honestly, I'm thinking maybe like 4 or 5 vehicles. In the Newswire article that they mentioned this DLC, they did say more than a dozen vehicles, but a lot of those are going to be drip fed. Hopefully the ones we saw in the pictures aren't, so we can play with those tomorrow, but expect only a handful of cars tomorrow, 3, 4, 5 at max. I wouldn't expect any more. If they release more, great, but don't be expecting a ton of vehicles right away. And this drip feed honestly will probably last 3-ish months. I believe I counted it out. There are 15 Tuesdays after tomorrow that go through the end of November. So if they say more than a dozen vehicles, and let's say we get 4 tomorrow, I'm thinking the total amount of vehicles in this DLC is going to be like 15 or so. That means this drip feed will last mostly through November. And that covers Halloween, so it wouldn't surprise me if in tomorrow's update in the game files, we see some Halloween content that will be drip fed. And that's about right. Last year, I believe the DLC in the summer went through November, and then obviously we got the casino heist in December. Probably the same thing is going to happen this year. This little summer update, these vehicles are going to go through October, probably to mid-November, and then in December we'll get the biggest update GTA Online's ever had with the new heists at the new location. So that, I think, is everything you need to know about the summer update that's releasing tomorrow. I guess actually the only other thing I will go over is how much money you might need. Like I mentioned, because you probably shouldn't expect too much to be available right away, you're probably not going to need that much money. Assuming you already have a yacht. The yacht is going to be the big thing that has all the missions, but if you already own a yacht, then you're good. If you have to buy a yacht, that will add more. Hopefully Rockstar gives some discounts on the yacht tomorrow for those who do not have a yacht, but that's the only thing you might need to buy. As far as the vehicles, I mean, I'm sure that Indy car we saw will be like $3-ish million if that releases tomorrow. Hopefully the Benny's vehicles, the upgrades at least, they're usually around $1 million or so. That's going off of the Benny's vehicles we already have in the game. But then again, that came out like 4 years ago. So maybe Rockstar get greedy and decide, hey, Benny's upgrades now cost like 2 million. Probably won't be that extreme, but wouldn't surprise me. So as far as total money you might need for tomorrow, I think 10 million might be a solid amount to have a decent amount of extra for other things you may want to buy. But now that I think is everything you should know about the summer updates. Only a couple of hours away. Thank you all for watching, and as always, I'll see you guys this time in the morning on the live stream.